Well, life is good when you're a dolphin. No, I'm not talking Marino or marine biology. It wasn't without controversy. Anthony Rendon thrown out at second base, or was he? And maybe the Big Baller brand will be on hand for WWE's next big pay-per-view, Great Balls of Fire. Well, as you can see behind me at BB&T Field, they're starting to shut the lights down, just like the Demon Deacons shut down the Orange Attack. All these one-goal games, these overtime thrillers. We're here in Chapel Hill on Big Monday where the Orange have a big test. Tyus Battle gets the ball, dishes it off to Gillen, top of the key. The game tied 75 apiece. Players moved across the field with some spring in their step. Notre Dame shamrocks the Orange with 3 goals in 4 minutes, starting with Timmy Phillips dropping the shillelagh behind the back on Evan Malloy. Wildcats up 1, De'Aaron Fox. What does the Fox say? Ding, ding, ding. Jubilation for the Habs. Dismay for the have-nots. It's a little shake and bake, and I helped, or in this case assisted, finding Jamie Trimbley. Game winner? Yes, sir. Syracuse does it again. Meanwhile, Austin Voth with some filthy stuff on the mound, tossing 6 shutout innings. You want to talk ups? How about this? Donovan Mitchell picking at the bones, and this time he wasn't going to be denied. How sweet it is! Verdict's still out on how Aaron Judge and the Bronx Bombers would do this year. Top of the second, 3-0 Rays. Judge, jury, and executioner. Early on, Kyrie Irving clinging to Kevin Seraphin like saran wrap. Dungy didn't look all that impressive today. 8 of 14 for 99 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Could have been 2 right there. Ultimately winds up with Dwayne Notice putting the field on notice. The Niskayuna, New York native netting nylon right here. Ensuing possession. Watch Trevor Ariza whip and watch that man Nene. Derek Pataki is not your typical athlete. The retired professional wrestler, with stints in World Wrestling Federation and various independent circuits, has had a career spanning more than 2 decades.
And I remember just sitting there in the middle of Toronto, Canada, and there's lights everywhere and people going berserk all over the place.
Now he's taking his students behind the curtain. Pataki is showing his students the hard-knock life of professional wrestling, right here in Syracuse. Students come to the Institute of Professional Wrestling at Shoppingtown Mall, hungry to learn. But the education isn't just physical.
I try to tell all my guys, go to school and get an education. If you're just working a 9-to-5 job and you plan on being a wrestler, you're gonna be in big trouble. I tell everybody as soon as they walk through the door of my school, if you plan on being Stone Cold Steve Austin, if you plan on being a WWE superstar, leave now, because the chances of it happening aren't that good.
Advice Pataki himself took to heart. Outside of the ring, he's taught entrepreneurship at Syracuse University, worked as an engineer at news stations, acted in several plays, and, oh yeah, is the lead singer of an 80s cover band. Pataki says he's lucky to have music, theater, and his institute to help fill the void of performing in front of a wrestling audience.
There's nothing on earth that's like that. There's no high like that in the world, because no other sport is where you're taking a crowd and literally putting them exactly where you want them. It's tough to let go of that. That is a sickness that is in you that you can't get out of. And I've been lucky that with theater and with playing in the band and stuff, I still get that crowd and I still get that being able to perform.
It also helps him to have more time for his greatest gig of all, being a dad. Reporting from Syracuse, I'm Jon Cerio.